Today for Full Album Friday, we're going to check out one of my all-time favorites. We're going back to 1978 to look at Kraftwerk's classic, The Man Machine. Kraftwerk are beyond a term like iconic. They're outright originators of style, and countless current acts owe their entire careers to this group. Though electronic music had absolutely been around for decades and decades before Kraftwerk came around, you can really see them as the first true definition of an electronic artist in the modern sense. Every single album they did is outright amazing, though in my opinion, this is without question their finest and most complete effort. It's 6 songs and 36 minutes of pure sonic genius and innovation that you can't get enough of. Every one of the 6 songs is a unique musical experience unto themselves, and yet they fit perfectly together, making an amazing concept album. But one of the biggest tracks you have to check out is Space Lab, because once you listen to it and you realize that it was made in 1978, you have no choice but to acknowledge the fact that this song is decades ahead of its time. The entirety of The Man Machine is all about juxtapositions in mood and sound, as at a number of points you have these wonderfully airy textures that just smash into these almost nervous rhythms. There's a superb range in sounds and tones, and it gives the entire record this really interesting sense of movement that you barely find elsewhere. And this helps to keep you engaged at every single moment on this album, no matter how many times you've heard it. And then you have a song like Metropolis that sounds like nothing else in the Kraftwerk catalog, as the group seems to almost be pushing into the pop music territory, and the way they blend all these different styles is absolutely brilliant. As they do on a majority of their records, Kraftwerk really uses vocals sparingly throughout The Man Machine, but when they do choose to add vocals, they're perfect. Now don't get me wrong, I understand a lot of people are biased towards synthesizer-based music because they think a lot of it sounds cheesy, and the fact of the matter is a lot of stuff from the mid to late 70s and early 80s does sound cheesy. But this is the complete opposite. It doesn't sound cheesy, it doesn't sound dated, it just sounds amazing. It's the way that Kraftwerk can make the keyboards bounce or groove or be mellow or be intense or just anything. And it shows a diversity within that instrument that wouldn't be fully realized by anybody else for many years. But when you really step back, the genius of Kraftwerk is the fact that every song can be listened to in so many different ways. It can be a mellow groove, or it can be an energizing rhythm, the same exact song. And that is one of the clearest signs of the sheer genius that nobody but Kraftwerk possess. This album never loses its cool. It's always edgy, it's always innovative, it always gets your brain going. And in many ways, this is electronic music in its purest form. I can't say it enough. The Man Machine is beyond essential listening, and it has to be in your collection. If somehow you've never heard this, get on that right now. Thank me later.